Basically, everyone involved in all this is all CIA Mossad people, including George Zinn, the guy who said that he was the shooter originally, and then was arrested for child porn, which was also very interesting. But we're starting to get some more information on him. So this is just some guy in the crowd who, by the way, as soon as the shot went off, immediately seemed to know what to do. While everyone's panicking, he's raising his arms, he's pretending he has a gun, he's waving his hands in a bizarre surrender, almost like he knew his role in the operation.
I just got done listening to a deleted podcast episode of George Zinn, and I'm now convinced he's an intelligence asset. The episode is called George Zinn, Utah's most famous political celebrity, and it's from 2023. He talks about how he met Ronald Reagan, went to his inauguration, and also snuck past Secret Service to attend his funeral, attended both inaugurations of President George W. Bush, went to the National Convention for President Trump, President Barack Obama, met Henry Kissinger, Al Gore, and Dan Quill, George W. Bush's vice president, among many others. Which is strange because he just worked at a thrift shop for the LDS Church. And speaking of his affiliation with the LDS Church, he grew up Mormon, and when he was at the University of Utah studying psychology, he went to fulfill his mission in Virginia, just 100 miles away from the CIA headquarters. And what's crazy and heavily documented is that members of the LDS Church are often recruited by intelligence agencies because of their cultural adaptation, their language skills, and it has been reported through many different news outlets. And not only was he at 9/11, was the Utah man charged with making a bomb threat at the Salt Lake City Marathon, was the patsy at the Charlie Kirk assassination, but was also weirdly one of the few people allowed into the Kobe Bryant court case and was even documented making statements. That's an awful lot for a man that worked at a thrift store.